Friends, all of you must be using mobile phones and computers, and you must know that your mobile phone and computer are equipped with processors so that they work. But do you know that the processor is made of sand, that is made of fine sand? So keep watching this video. Today you will know how to make the processor that is installed on your mobile phone or computer. Hello friends, welcome to Top 7 Science channel. So let's see. Actually, the basic component of the processor used inside your phone is a silicon chip that is inside it, and it is the raw material for making silicon chip silica, which is found inside the sand. Now a question comes out as to why only silicon is used to make mobile processors. Friends, silicon is an element conductor of a semiconductor nature. They speak something that can pass through electricity. Now silicons through electricity can pass, but we can control how much amount it will pass and when it will happen. So we call it the element of semiconductor nature. The same silicon laser is used to make mobile processors. This entire process is basically in two packages. The first part, sand, is heated and silica is extracted from inside it with a special chemical treatment. What spreads from inside this comes out as a small stuff, after which their stuff is heated up, and then one through special chemical treatment, a solid silicon cylinder is made, which weights indirectly funded on every date. The solid cylinder of silicon produced by this process is called NuGet. It is a by design nitride dioxide 100% pure from the finished silicon. The X-ray of this latter is further tested to see if it is pure or not. If this cylinder passes in those tests, then its thin slices are cut, which is called wafers. This wafers chip is cut according to manufacturing or thickness, after which these wafers are polished and made into a smooth one so that their surface form is completely non-existent. Now the work of this factory here is over. Now these ready-made wafers are delivered to companies where they are chip manufacturing, that is the process that begins first by creating blueprints of an individual chip that a company called ART supplies to all mobile chip literates. The place where these chips are made is one of the cleanest places in the world. That is, if you have gone to an operation theater, see how much cleanliness is done there, which makes chips in the tray, where 100 or 1000 tabs are also cleaned more than the operation theater, because a million of clean registers have to be made in a chip equal to size of a nail. Even a small dust particle there can spoil the entire circuit. Now the final step that begins here is the process of turning into 5 cases, where a silicon dioxide layer is first mounted on these wafers. A photosensitive chemical layer is then offered. This photo is a little bitten by taking a photo of the process of layering of sensitive chemicals. This process is carried through the ultraviolet light line. That is, the ultraviolet light is passed over the tablet of that design and a lens is placed under it, which shortens the entire light beam pattern and focuses on a specific point. Now, where the ultraviolet light falls, the photoacid material becomes foldable, and where ultraviolet ray does not fall, the hand remains. Now these wafers are immersed in a solvent, where all the solution photoresistant material that was there is removed from the dust, and only the one who has a heart survives. This is followed by the aging process, after which the photoresistant layer is removed. Now the design step of the transistor begins to appear, after which once again a layer of photoresist chemical is placed on it and again exposed to washing. Then the doping process begins, where implants are performed inside the silicon to control the flow of electricity inside the transistor. After this doping process, the photoresistant layer is then removed and a copper layer is placed on it, after which wiring is done between the transistors as per the design inside the chip. All these things are of a very microscopic level, that is, you cannot see them with your naked eyes. The very thin chip you see has 7 to 8 layer wiring inside it, after which those parts are cut. A lot of chips are made inside wafers, which are cut and removed separately. Now the hard chip is tested and then finally packed. These chips are packaged in a special black case with thorns coming out of the side you may have seen. Inside it, these chips are connected to its wire that is valued inside it. Inside the black processor that appears to be wires coming out from both sides. They are connected to the inner chip and then mobile is made and given to the server so that they can be given to the server. You can put it on the mobile. The entire process takes 3 to 4 months and has hundreds of small ones formed through processors. So in this video, I have also given you a power to the book on how to make a processor. It's a very hot and complex processor in reality. It's not that these sands make your mobile processors only, even to make your computer's processor too. The chip manufacturer provides the structure of chips and blueprint to the mobile processor maker, instead of trouble his followers by a difference. The same Intel that manufactures computer processors makes both its own design and chips. A small microchip has millions of transistors, and the difference between individual transistors is the same as that of the nanometer liquid contracts. Now the processor of the pipe maker is the processor of a 10 nanometer processor pipe. The lower of the signal, the less the energy consumption of the processor. If till now your processor is fast, so this video ends here. If you like this video, do it on like and subscribe to the channel.